Hey, what's up? Welcome to a collective video. My name is Leah and I am a collective tarot reader and a channeler. Someone who channels the great divine's message for you. When I say collective, I just mean a group of people who resonate with very similar messages, if not the same messages interpreted in their own interpretation. But usually when it comes to what I channel, it's about improving your life and working on your manifestations. And I love looking at your obstacles and how to overcome them, or finding solutions in your problems, or being able to look at a situation with a different perspective, allowing you to get through that situation and move on with your life. I am someone who loves to travel, and that means that I love to see other people traveling throughout their life, improving and traveling and going. So we're starting off with the Louise Hay deck. I don't know what deck it is, but this deck is really empowering in yourself. It gives affirmations. I love Louise Hay as an author and a motivational speaker. She has such a good message on empowering yourself, especially if you come from a background that has diminished your power instead of empowered you. She has a way of really allowing you to release the victimhood mentality and move forward with more of a hopeful kind of warrior spirit, if you will. So we have, I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. So when I was talking about the victimhood mentality, that for some reason I felt this like resonating energy, this energy that's very familiar for the collective, where it's been about kind of looking at the pain for the most part, and looking at the pain, how is it doing for you? Like, what is the result that you get from looking at your pain? You get into a victimhood mentality, and that is when you feel as though you're never going to get control of your life. You feel as though you're never going to get to a place where it is your life. The victimhood mentality, you're shaped with what didn't go right in life and what caused you pain, and what in your view is the victim out of it. The person who in a way got conned, if you will, or scammed. There's something to do with, if you have the courage to let go of this victimhood mentality, you will easily step into this approval stage, which you haven't really gotten to, because right now you're needing to focus on letting go of that victimhood mentality. I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. So one thing about loving your body is appreciating what you have in the moment, appreciating where you are right now. And if you start to catch on to any thoughts about your body that is more on the worrying stage, more on the feeling kind of less than stage, those are the thoughts that you can concentrate on letting go of in the moment when you realize they're happening. When we get to a point, as just individuals, you start to realize that your body isn't always going to match what other people think your body should be like. And you start to feel as though your body isn't right because of what these other people's opinion of what a body is. But when you're able to let go of those other people's opinions, also wrapped with victimhood mentality, when you're able to let go of those two things, people's opinions, other people's opinions, and the victimhood mentality, this is a way for you to come back into empowering your body, your mind, and your soul all together in one piece. Because when you also start to hone in on what you don't like about your body, that's what you're emphasizing to the rest of the world. The rest of the world will be reflected with that too. So you'll start to see more and more of reasons why you don't like your body. But you don't have to not like your body. You have every right to like your body no matter where you are with your body. And when you get to that place where you can let go of having any type of attachment to other people's opinions and victimhood mentality, you're going to be able to, allow yourself to just look at yourself as this is your body, and being able to appreciate your body. Because when you're able to let go, you're able to make room for new things to come in. When you let go, sometimes the things that you let go will come back. But when they come back, you're going to have a different mindset and perspective than when you let go. It's so cool when you get to that kind of like cycle of letting go and receiving in, and allowing yourself to go through and understand for you, what is it about your body that you love? What is it about your body that you don't love? And being able to allow yourself to feel okay, maybe not with, maybe you don't appreciate your body, and that's where you're at right now. Maybe you have, honestly though, because what I'm getting is just admitting to yourself where you're at and not putting on a mask saying oh, I want to get to there. I want to have a 6-pack abs. Yeah, heck yeah. But at the same time, you have to meet yourself where you're at. Instead of helping yourself by putting something on a pedestal and putting yourself below it as if you're lesser value, support yourself, meaning you meet yourself where you're at. You meet yourself with, where you're at in the now, right now, and saying, okay, so I have a lot of thoughts in my mind that are not supporting me with appreciating my body. These thoughts are kind of making me feel worse about myself, and they make me not want to work out. Those are the thoughts that you need to concentrate on letting go and allowing yourself to gain back control of your life, because that really is what is so amazing to get back to the now, is you're able to control the chaos that you are consumed in, but maybe it might be hard to see because you have so much of those tiny pesky gnats and mosquitoes all around, and you're getting your blood sucked, obviously you feel those itchy bumps, but you can't get them all, right? So when you're able to allow yourself to take a deep breath, maybe 3, maybe 10, maybe 20, 100, 1,000 deep breaths, you're able to allow yourself to get to a place where you can actually make a huge impact, which is now. And you can ask yourself, are these thoughts in my brain actually supporting me? And using the word support, allowing yourself to meet yourself where you're at, wherever you're currently at, in the now, in the present, and allow yourself to say, okay, let's work on our thoughts for a little bit. Let's take the pressure off of going to the gym and just work on our mindset and get to a place where you're able to balance out the way that you, I guess more than anything, I'm getting like take on these challenges. Because like, I know I'm like emphasizing on the gym. It's just because I just went there. But like any kind of challenge where you want to improve your life, you have to learn how to let go of those small things that obviously do shape the big things. But it's kind of like, do you want those small things to be the things that shape the big thing? Or do you want the small things to be the lessons that you learn on improving yourself, which shapes the big thing that says, oh, this is the thing that I improve my life and this is what I get with it. Yeah. We have, I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being, accepting from an unlimited source, in an unlimited way. I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. So this, I totally got value. I know it says income and everything, but when it comes down to it, value is something that is really, really, really important to know about and to be aware of, like what you currently value in your life. We get so caught up in the past, in the future, that what we value right now is kind of lost in the sauce. Like it's in there. It's in between what you want in the past and what you want in the future. But it's like you have to understand for you, what do you value? When you think about value, what is it for you? It can be whatever you want it to be. But have it resonate to a point where it's the thing that you would value would be you would put a lot of hard work into something. Like it would be putting hard work into the idea form and putting hard work into the action form and being able to see for yourself like, oh, I put in a lot of time and energy towards this certain thing. Oh my gosh, I value that so much. Being able to allow yourself to understand what you value is going to also help encourage you to dedicate and to commit. Because also, one thing about really getting like those goals met is you have to dedicate and commit yourself to some sort of flow, some sort of routine schedule that allows you to have like a foundation to go off of every day. And when you're able to allow yourself to do this, whatever it is that you want to do every single day, you're able to allow yourself to see, oh man, I dedicate a lot of time and energy towards this. This might be something that I value and I haven't even realized it. And from there, right? From there, you can now start to say, okay, for instance, I value the gym. So now you can start to say to yourself, okay, now that I know I value the gym, I know that's something that I love about my life. Because when you have value, you also have love. When you have love, you also have commitment and dedication. There's a lot of responsibility when it comes to the aspect of love. Because I'm also getting that there's approval with this too. I just saw I love and approve of myself. But then I think about, okay, there's something with the collective where when love is in the picture, love is in the situation, I'm getting that it's kind of like I'm getting that the value is more in the physical plane and not so on like the emotional plane. I'm getting that there's some sort of needing to uncover something about love and approval and how in the past you have felt this like really intense need to seek approval from others when it came to receiving love. Whatever it is, doesn't want me to say it, man. That choked me, man. Okay, so what I got was, it was kind of like you had experienced a lot of conditional love. And now this is your chance, like you getting to that place of letting go the unnecessary, is you getting to a place where you're starting to appreciate the hard work you put in previously on the things that you value now. Which is really great, because if you're able to find gratitude with what you're doing now, and also gratitude, well, actually, let me back up a little. If you're able to find gratitude in the past, you're able to also, you're going to feel it in the future, in the present, but it's going to be something that has a lot of like appreciation for, the energy of appreciation. It's going to have a lot of what before could have been like kind of a motivational push to continue. This will be that motivational push to continue. It's something about how with you letting go of the small things, you're able to take a step outside of the victimhood mentality and take control of your life. And when you take control, it's coming from a place of, I love and approve of myself. And it's kind of like you know more about what you value in your life. And it's like you're stepping away from other people's opinions of what you value about life. I'm getting that what others have given you in the past has been like a sprinkling of what love really is. And you being able to give yourself the love that you know you deserve, that's going to help you feel so much more comfortable stepping into the unknown, especially when you're feeling really confused about where to step, how to step. It's like when you let go, you're able to come back to the present in the control of yourself in the now, which is where you get your awareness. That's where you can choose to change. That's where you can choose differently, make things different for the future. Because if you're making things different for the future, you're making things, like you're improving things. You're the star. You're able to create something new, which won't be whatever the old was. Yeah. Because really, I see that the collective message is really honing in about, in the present moment, finding what you find of value within yourself, what you find of love within yourself, going back to the past and thinking about what you did for love for yourself, maybe for others, but giving yourself a chance to appreciate yourself in the now with unconditional love and acceptance. I am open, receptive to new avenues of income. Like, I am open and receptive. I am a powerful creator, and I intentionally create my reality with every word I speak. Every word I speak. So that, oh my gosh, that brings up a great point. You do not need to speak every thought that you think. I need to put that on my freaking forehead, because I do that all the time. Y'all, sometimes you just put your foot in your mouth. That is one of the phrases I've heard so often, and I thought to myself so often, And really though, before you speak, ask yourself, where is this thought coming from? In what place in myself is it coming from? What emotion am I feeling with this thought? And really allowing yourself to analyze without judgment, to see from a very logical way, meaning very factual, kind of like you're not putting in any room of detail. You're just saying, okay, I'm feeling distressed. And so you have to sit with that distress too. And you have to say to yourself, okay, it's okay for me to feel this emotion. It's okay for me to feel distress. I know that I am in control in the present moment, and I am in the present moment right now. And then you say to yourself, distress, thank you for being with me. Thank you for being a part of me. I now let you go and release you into the unknown so that I may be free once more. Yippee! I love that. We have Aries, 21 of March to 19th of April. The words describing are courage, energy, and impetuosity. I don't know the last word. I really should. Okay. So one thing about this is knowing that, okay, being mindful. I'm getting that being mindful of your energy is going to be really important. Being mindful of how much you exert yourself while you go about this. I wonder if there is something about exerting how much energy you put on. My nose is like also starting to feel weird, but like it's like this. But it's like, okay, what I'm getting is that the amount of energy that you give and the amount of energy that you receive needs to be looked at. Something to do also with when you give energy, how do you feel? And then also when you receive energy, how do you feel? I'm getting that there are some different sub cues, I like to call it, but like kind of like what your body's trying to tell you, that would be really helpful for you to understand this kind of balance that you need to be aware of. I have, why does reading tarot and oracle cards for my living feel so right? So I wrote this. It's an ask-formation. And it's not exactly like specifically tarot and oracle cards. This is living your dream life, doing the things that fill you with purpose. Why does it feel so good to be living from those, I don't know, avenues of career? That sort of thing. Being able to allow yourself to ask. And this could be a great way for you to keep working on letting go in more of like a nonchalant kind of way, more of like not really so emphasized in letting go, like you're so focused on that, but it's like you're able to do ask-formations on letting go. So ask-formations, I recently learned about this, but I am a huge affirmation person. Like I love affirmations so much. And these affirmations are encouraging statements, usually with I am, that you're basically saying to yourself, like, I have so many amazing, beautiful, compassionate people in my life. The ask-formation would be questioning, why do I have so many beautiful, amazing, compassionate people in my life? When you're able to ask yourself, you're able to ask the universe, can you please confirm this? And guess what? The universe does, or God, anyone, whoever you believe in, right? For the higher power. When you ask something, you're going to get it confirmed. And if you're able to really like think about what am I asking? And also understand, why are you asking this? You're able to get to a place where you can kind of, in a way, make a game out of it and say, okay, today I just want to see about, can I let go of any self-sabotaging behaviors? Okay, today I want to see, can I concentrate on doing some guided meditations? Like, I'm thinking my specifically, like I'm me, but asking yourself, like, okay, let's have some fun out of this. Because that's also what I'm getting with this, is that I feel this heavy energy being released, being lifted off, and it's from this letting go in the present moment and choosing and dedicating to like listening to that, how your body feels, and allowing yourself with your mind to just like shut off and focus on the feeling of your body. Thinking about different things in your life, like let's say your career, focusing on your career, right? So you're thinking about your career. You're like, okay. And then allowing, once you have like thought about it and you feel like a shift in your body, this is where you can kind of, in a way, dissect and see where you're at with how you feel about your career. And really allowing yourself to really embody this part of the kind of controlling your life again, especially if you feel like it's out of control and it's from outside things. Allowing yourself to come back together inside will allow you to once again gain control. Period. I tried my best with what I knew in the past. It has, me personally, taken a very long time to get through a lot of grievances in the past. I've held a lot of grudges, and I do catch myself sometimes feeling this emotional urge of a grudge. But I have realized that the past, the really cruddy past, the really cruddy parts of the past, I can change my mind about how they were, because I can't go back to the past. I will not be living again in the past. So I want to create a better perspective in the present so that I can improve for the future. So when I'm able to come in the present and change the way that I view the past, this will mean I change the way I react to the past. My thoughts of the past that I allow to take hold of me, the thoughts that I allow to let go, allowing myself to come back to a place where I am once again in control and I'm writing my own story. And it's not from someone else's actions of the past that I'm writing with. No, I don't want their pen or pencil. I have my own. I have my own paper. I have everything I need right here, right now. And I choose to let go of the past. That's kind of like, you don't have to say that, but that's what's going in my mind. What I feel with this reading is really just learning the lesson of releasing the past and how amazing it helps and supports you in the now to get to a place where the future is way better than you ever thought before. But yeah, so that is the reading I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today we talked so much about the past, in the present, and the future. I'm such a geek about like the timelines and just there's so much that I could go in with it. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in another collective video. If you want to check out more of my content, you are very welcome to check that out. I highly encourage it. I have other collective videos, but I also have affirmation videos as well. I will see you in the next one. Adios. Namaste as well.